All right, good morning. It's day 5, and by good morning, I mean it's 1:30 p.m. We had to sleep a little bit, catch up on some rest. This is a day at sea. These cruises are interesting. I believe they can go as fast or slow as needed to get to the destination. Tomorrow, we're going to be in the Dominican Republic, and the boat is going very slow. And you can see on the TV how many knots you're going. Sometimes it's going around 20 knots. Lately, it's been going 8 or 9. And you can also see a map and see that Puerto Plata in the Dominican Republic is not that far. So I think it's just a kind of relaxing day. They do camp activities on the boat. It started very early in the morning with a bugle. People go out and they participate and do catch the flag and sports and non-sport trivia. It seems fun. Not really for me. I need to rest. But people are having a good time. Now, I missed Honeymoon Suite on the pool stage. Maybe I'll catch the tail end of it getting ready now. And then Musical Youth, past the Duchy on the left-hand side. I want to see that. I like seeing rare things. Later tonight, Men at Work will be performing. Tiffany will be performing again. Well, Christopher Cross is playing as well. He plays twice, so we might catch him a different day. But anyway, today's a nice day to show you around a little bit more on the boat. Go take a look at some of the merch that they have and do some of those things while we're at sea. Stay tuned. You know, I was looking around at this cabin. This is called a spacious ocean view. And it's pretty nice. And I thought to myself, the hotel I stayed at in New York last was smaller. The room was smaller than this. Again, we weren't planning on having company, so sorry about the mess. But it's a pretty nice view. And they have all kinds of different cabins on these boats. You can get one with a balcony. You can get one like this. You can get interior with no view at all. That's the most affordable. And they have one with digital screens that simulate the water, which might be kind of fun too. I don't know. But this is the view. I enjoy it. I don't think I could go back now that I've done this. I'm only used to having balconies or windows, and sure, there's not that much to see out there, but right now the boat is going so slow and it's peaceful. It is kind of nice just to sit here and look out the window. And you could also go to any deck and that's open and sit out and watch too. But anyway, thought I'd show a little bit about the cabin. All right, we overslept a little bit. Well, I would say overslept. We got to sleep, but I wanted to see this Kurtis Blow basketball tournament. Michelle's a huge Kurtis Blow fan. What's your favorite song?
I don't know. The breaks thing.
Very good.
Sure.
Yes, she likes the breaks thing, sure. Anyway, so we're going to try to get up to the basketball court, which is one at the top. We're definitely running late and might miss it, but I want to see a little bit of Kurtis Blow. So I just said, well, I don't think we're going to make it. And we come out, and we're going to take the elevator, because we never take the elevator. And then he was sitting here on the stairs, and Michelle thought maybe she saw him yesterday. And was it him?
It was him.
Yeah. And but anyway, we had a nice talk with him, and he's very cool. And it turns out he's probably staying a few doors down from us on the floor. Anyway, if you don't know Kurtis Blow, you know, I mean, I grew up in the 80's. I told him I went to school in the Bronx. I born in the Bronx, went to school in Spanish Harlem, and it's just what a legend. Christmas rapping and playing basketball, the breaks, definitely a legend. We're rushing to lunch now. We aborted the basketball mission. It wasn't needed. What's so funny is that I've been walking through these hallways singing the breaks, joking about meeting Kurtis Blow. And was this his room? Okay. But it's like he's just staying a few doors down from us, which makes it funny, which is also one of the fun things about the cruise. All these cool people are sometimes just staying in the room next to you. You know, it's fun. We made it just in time for lunch. 3 o'clock. They closed for a little while. I'll show you some of the options. They always have some soups and deli tray type stuff. Today, Grandma's beef stew. Grandma was cooking all night. A little rice, a little vegetable moussaka, Not to be confused with the guy who produced the Halloween movies. Pork loin, chicken pot pie, which I am trying. Beef meatloaf, sounds good. Baked pasta, broccoli with cheese sauce. The bread station, and it bears repeating that if you're gluten-free or vegan, they have tons of options here for you too. This is just lunch. Little dessert station, and they have multiple stations. There's always something to eat, and you can get a beautiful table with a view like we have, and listen to Soft Cell, who was here last year. And I'm moving a little faster today. Oh, pasta and pesto salad. Moving a little faster today because, like I said, they close just a little while, and we slept in. No breakfast. And then while you're here, you know, you run into all the famous types. And most people on this cruise are very nice. I like to make sure I point that out. And there's hot chicks too. Ooh, hello. They got a pasta station. And look at all this stuff. Look at all these things you can get. There's more of the same, and then beef and broccoli. This is the Asian station. There's also sit-down dining for all meals, but for right now, this was the fastest option. Here's some of the same. All right, you get the point. Every day there's at least one no sugar added option, but you have raspberry mousse, tropical pound cake, caramel tres leches, and then some fruit. There's a lot of stuff, no shortage. You won't go hungry here. And if you walk up the stairs like me, you only gain 10 pounds instead of 20. All right, it's lunchtime, and there is a beautiful view, and the water's not bad either. Look at that. Nice. All right, here we go. A lot of goods out. And this is I was trying to explain, it's camp day here. All the floors get a different camp. I would want to have been in Camp Crystal Lake, but we're not. Or Camp Minnetonka, but they play games, they compete for points, and I don't really know how it does because it involves waking up and doing things, and that's not my favorite thing, but I don't even know who's keeping score, but that right there is the score. I was thinking, you know, me and Wednesday 13 like to sing in obnoxious falsetto voices. Easy Lover is one of the best. She's an easy lover, she'll get a hold of you, believe it. And you can do that in these halls, and no one even cares, because they're doing it too. Now that might get monetized because I sounded so much like Philip Bailey of Earth, Wind & Fire. She's an easy lover. Captain Stubing right there. Very rare to see him out and about from his spot, but there he is, Captain Stubing. This is the merch store. They call it Flashbacks. And you can come in here and you can see all the cool swag. On the left is the band merchandise. On the right is the 80's Cruise merchandise. First, we'll look at the 80's Cruise merchandise. And bright colors are no shortage. Windbreaker. Last year, someone needed a hoodie. They were all sold out very fast. I kind of like these shirts. No, it looks like it was a hot seller. Hi, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
Good, thank you. And yeah, these are cool. I like that one. That's the metal one.
That's the metal version.
Yeah, there's some fun stuff. And pretty affordable too, if you're watching.
They did it like a tour shirt too for the back.
Oh, I like that. That's the metal one. Yeah. What size is it?
Medium.
I might be able. If I gotta, I'll go work out a little while. I'll hit the gym. And then let's look at some band merch. Now, some of these bands are gone, but their merch is still here. Here's Dokken, who's promoting their new thing. You can get a Dokken beanie while you're here. Honeymoon Suite, very rare. If you're not in Canada, you're probably not getting that. There's some Faster Pussycat merchandise, which is cool. Hat. Musical Youth. Firehouse. Colin Hay has some vinyl. Should be signed. You want to actually sell that. No one wants to carry stuff like that home. Tiffany signed some hats. And And then, oh, and Tiffany signed some photos. Tiffany's smarter than the average 80s pop star. That's what sells. People want signed merch. Signing with some woman I don't really know.
So that would be 130.
Okay.
And
And then your
I
signature.
don't know what that was, but so that looks like there's 80s cruise lunch boxes, which are pretty cool. Pennants. And you can't say anything that's corny or cheesy because we're on the 80s cruise, everything. It's a little corny or cheesy. I love Warrant. Terrible shirt. I love Firehouse. Terrible shirt. Doc, whatever, promoting something new, but yeah, I just don't think. I think the classic stuff, especially here. Now, how much for the bird? That is a great auk. He's been extinct since 1844, and he's a black walnut. And no price, though. Backstage here at the, that guy right there was a young man. What did he say? Past the Dutchie on the left-hand side. Right now, he is sound checking. We were having some technical difficulties. That's Dennis Seaton, singer of Musical Youth. He was 15 years old when Past the Dutchie came out. Past the Dutchie on the left-hand side. Everyone thought a Dutchie was passing a joint, if you will. But the song was originally called Past the Cutchie on the left-hand side. And a cutchie was a pot or something or a pipe that holds marijuana. But their audience was very young, as were they. Dutchie is a cooking pot. And so that's how the song became Past the Dutchie. It doesn't sound as exciting to think that you're passing a cooking pot, excuse me, but that's what it's about. And Dennis was 15 years old when that came out. And there he is right there, Dennis Seaton, singer for Musical Youth. He was 15, he's 58 now. And this is very rare. If you watched MTV in the 80s, as I did, you know all about passing the Dutchie on the left-hand side. A little history for you. No way all these crackers get them. We're talking about you now. Step forward in the future. The rest around. Gotta take your views out. Gotta stay cry out. Waiting for them to sit down. is a big reggae fan, but she knows this one. Ready? You're gonna sing it. Who is the godfather of reggae? Who? Right.
This song was number 1 in 1982 in the UK, right? You ready? Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry? Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to? Yeah, that was number 1 in 1982 in the UK, right? Okay, so this one was definitely number 1 in 1982. Let me see if I can get it. I don't wanna dance with you, baby, no more. I never knew something would hurt me, though. Oh, when the feeling is bad, the feeling is bad. And I don't wanna dance with you, baby, no more. I never knew something. We're gonna rock down through Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it. Same person, different song. Hold on. This one wasn't number 1 in 1982 in the UK, but you might know it. 1983. Zoo, just one look, and then my heart went ooh. So to have a Grammy nomination and make stranger things in the 21st century. Can you believe that? For each and every one of you come out and said hello and can you sign my record? Can I have a, yep, no problem. You've been absolutely fantastic. We've enjoyed ourselves on this ship in the Atlantic. And hopefully, you remember this time. This one's dedicated to each and every one of you. Got up off your chairs, went out, put your dollars in the shopkeeper's hands and said, can I have that song past the...
Rules the nation with version. Music up to the full of flow. Songs to really make you rub and scrub.
Pass the dutchie on the left hand side. Pass the dutchie on the left hand side. It's a go bun. It's a go done. Pass the dutchie on the left hand side. Pass the dutchie on the left hand side. It's a go bun. It's a go done. So I stopped to find out what was going on. Because the spirit of Jack, you know he leads you on. Oh yeah, there was a ring of dreads and the session was there in swing. And you could feel the chill as I seen and heard them say, it's every pass the dutchie on the left hand side. Pass the dutchie on the left hand side. It's a go fun. It's a go done. Pass the dutchie on the left hand side. Pass the dutchie on the left hand side. It's a go fun. It's a go done. Some memories for you, the people. We call it the one and only Michael, Mr. Wi-Fi Hunter. Brad.
All right, this is Susie from Alabama. And Bill. Sorry, Bill, I didn't mean to leave you out.
I
And
have one of Jason's balls. It's number 10. And I can't wait for the number ball from 2025.
going to be a new color and a new
Okay.
design. But
Okay.
I was, what a beautiful kitty you have.
It's a Maine Coon.
I had a Maine Coon
Her
once,
name is
beautiful.
Zelda. Her name is Zelda.
Yeah.
No,
Thank you so
I
much.
just love your content. I didn't know who Wednesday 13 was until we met you. We love Michelle.
Yeah.
She's in the background.
She hides out.
You just really tickled me with your comments and your how you try to not say certain words we can't say on YouTube, and it's appreciate your input and your knowledge and your background.
Well, thank you, Susie. That's very sweet.
He was going to give me grief if I didn't say something to you. He's
Oh,
like,
well, Bill, thank you. I appreciate it, Bill. Thank you.
You guys have been constantly moving around. And every time we see y'all, you run off. We can't find you. So this is my opportunity to say, we love your company.
Thank you, Susie. Give me a hug. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Anyway, we just came from seeing Musical Youth past the Duchy. I explained the history, very interesting. And it was cool meeting the original members, Dennis and Michael Grant. And they were sorry. And yeah, and so that was great. That's one of the great things about this cruise. You're going to see artists you wouldn't normally see, maybe if they were by themselves. They're from Birmingham, England, so the chance that you would see them is also very slim. Anyway, Musical Youth, a lot of fun. You're seeing the clips. Now we're going to look at dinner. Post the dinner schedule early so you can get prepared. Now, I don't think I'm going to have the Ernest Borgen on. But let's see what we have. Let's start with our starter. Michelle, what would you like for your starter?
French onion soup, probably.
What?
French onion soup, probably.
Michelle talks very quiet. Was it good last time?
Yeah, it was.
I'm between that and the Caesar. The escargots a la Ernest Borgnine, no salmon.
Chicken cordon bleu is good.
Chicken cordon bleu could be good. Seafood linguine could be good too. But mussels could kill you. But I'm not going to have the curry Joe Rogan or his friend Josh. Either way, I could give a fuck. I'm between the beef bourguignon. By the way, this is the same one they served in the place.
Yes.
But there's good choices. And then, what is the no sugar added option today?
Cappuccino chocolate cake.
Oh,
They do like to give you coffee.
are you sure? Because what is that says no sugar added? Are you getting your
No, there's-
C codes
you can-
mixed up?
No, that's what this symbol means.
Okay.
No sugar, vegan.
Oh, it's also available. So maybe, I wish they had strawberry no sugar. They usually don't. But if they do, I would like to mix ice cream and yeah, I don't like.
All of it sounds good. Apple cobbler, creme brulee.
This might be a good. You said you're going to have the artisan.
Not with good choices like that.
You should try it. Well, you get that too. By the way, they'll give you more than just one thing. Oops. You guys gonna have the escargots? Let's see what's going on over here. Was this here the whole time?
Yes.
Walk around here, and every day. Wait a second. Am I hearing LA Guns? Pay no attention to the LA Guns around the current. I didn't know there was an LA Guns party in here. Wow, look at that. LA Guns. There's always something going on the boat, too. Today, especially a day where I'd see there's interviews. Somebody's being interviewed here in this lounge. They give these lounges different names every year. This one's called 80's Are Us. Maybe Tapao? I don't know. I think this is Mark Goodman interviewing Carol from Tapao.
So remember, the woman, her kid got taken away and she died and she ended up haunting the house, so they put her in the lake. And she would look up at the sun and she'd wake and she'd walk, and then she'd go back and she'd wake and she'd walk. Well, that's where it started. And then Ronnie kind of just like bossed me around and it ended up sounding like something else. So the original story got lost, but that's where it came from. But the chorus is still the same, where it's so I looked for the signs, but they were miles and miles away, because she was always looking to the sun, and she'd wake and she'd
Just
walk
happened
and
to be
she'd
going
try
on.
and find a
Just
child.
another
So that's
random
where it
thing.
started.
This is the Lori book signing, by the way. Do you know who? I don't want to be rude. I think she's a DJ. Lori Majesty. Yeah. And there she is, signing copies of her book. And there's some people there to meet her. It's nice. People playing video games. Hi, how are you? That was Tony Basil last night. They don't write them like that anymore. We're going to go to the Goonies bar so Michelle can have an alcoholic beverage. I will have a virgin beverage. And yeah. I hope you guys are enjoying this. It's been a little hard to make content First night, obviously, it was a little crazy around here, different things. But now we're getting into the swing of the cruise, or the swingers on the cruise. Look for the pineapple. This is the Goonies menu. All drinks are $14 unless you have the beverage package. And we have the beverage package. Comes with everyone. And so the question is, what themed Goonies drink will you have? Michelle has not seen the Goonies yet. She will soon. But which Goonie do you like? I'm going to look too and see if maybe there's one I could have. Oh, that blender's in the worst place. Can we move this? Strike that. But maybe I'll get one virgin. It's fun stuff here. Oh, I didn't know they had that too. When you order your drinks virgin, you get a lime and a cherry, which is what they give you for not being an alcoholic. This Goonies bar is really fun. They have all kinds of cool things for Goonies related. These people are waiting online for the next concert. Last year it was a Raiders of the Lost Ark theme, but it's fun. You can sit by the ocean, and you can also watch Goonies here. It's always playing. It's fun. One of the keys to these 80's cruises is nostalgia and sitting in places with things that are familiar and that you reminisce, and that's definitely a part of the fun. It's beautiful out here, and you never know what you'll see. People just enjoying the time, playing a little music, singing a little bit. Very cool. Every now and then on the 80's cruise, you can go find yourself a nice, quiet spot. This is a big ship, and there's a lot of spots where you can go, and you can see Michelle. But anyway, you can just come out here. No one will bother you. And so if you're looking for peace and quiet, or you want to play an instrument, you're here. And first crack at the lifeboats. You won't need it, I hope, but have a virgin drink. Saying you can find yourself a nice relaxing spot. 80's cruise pretty much has everything. If you want to go to a big party, if you want to go to a Q&A, you want to play games, you want to do camp activities, whatever it is that you want, you can do. And sometimes it's nice just to go to a quiet spot like this and chill and have a drink or not, or whatever you want to do. It's peaceful. We're moving very, very slow today, day at sea. I'm starting to learn on these cruise ships that day at sea, the boat usually moves pretty slow. And you know, so it's an easy day. The bands are playing and things like that. So they're doing some Cobra Kai karaoke upstairs right now. And yeah, we were having a nice peaceful time out here, and up there I can hear karaoke, bang your head karaoke. I can't imagine it's any good. All right, today we're going to enter on the third floor, which is, there's more space, so they don't have to put us with other people. The tables are always very tight, though, regardless, you know what I mean? Uh-oh, what she said?
Every single day, you can send to another door.
Uh-oh.
You want to share it?
Karen?
That's what I'm saying. If you want to share, it's for.
When I went to Florida, there was a sign
We
that
don't have
said,
sharing.
Why would they want to share? No sharing.
No sharing.
We hate other people, yeah. No sharing. Thank you. Perfect. We're here. Hi, how are you? Nice to see you. Thank you.
table of two, yeah?
Say it again.
Table of two.
Two, yes. No sharing. We're very selfish. Only children. I think the jokes are being wasted.
Everybody's his preference.
That's right. Thank you. And the swingers, they like to sit together. You know what I'm saying? The pineapple on the door. Anyway. Oh, today's theme is yacht rock. And that is why everyone is dressed in their yacht rock finest. If you're on this cruise, I recommend doing this dining experience. It's included with your price. Yes, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you. I'll let the lady. What do you want to say? Pick one. You pick. That's perfect. Okay. Thank you. All right, we went over this earlier. This is today's choices. And again, all of this is included. Do what you like. Yeah, you said the soup was good? Yeah? Soup over Caesar salad for me? All right, I might try the soup. And then Jack Tripper used to always make beef bouillon on Three's Company. Seafood linguine, Chardonnay cream sauce, shrimp, scallops, mussels. I mean, we are on the sea. I am a seaman. I know I'm having the ice cream and sugar-free cake. Should I have the seafood linguine or the classic beef bouillon?
You should get the seafood linguine because the beef is like what we've had.
Yeah,
last
and we're on the sea. So I will have the French onion soup, the seafood linguine, the the cappuccino chocolate cake, no sugar added, and I'll add a little no sugar added ice cream. Thank you. Come again. And what will you have? And for the lady, the linguine, clam. Think about it. The French onion soup has arrived for myself and for the lady, and now we'll eat it. The people at the two tables next to us. Sorry, Michelle. They've decided to start chatting. Might as well get a shared table. This is a code of silence. And we don't need it. Why don't you guys just keep your mouth shut? You don't have to talk to each other. These people, they're perfect. You talk to your date, and otherwise you shut up. I only enjoyed the cheese. I thought the soup sucked. Michelle, she claims it was good, but you could see that she did not finish it because...
No, it's because they're not going to bring the dinner until we're both done.
She indeed thinks
it's really hot.
She indeed thinks it sucked, too. She's covering. She's a royal plant for the Royal Caribbean. Anyway, it's all right. On to the next course. When they're running behind, you take all your stuff and you move it over to the side so they can see. And then as Johnny Monaco would do, you go... I think I got its attention. Watch this. It always works. Thank you. Very nice. See? I was going to say you either do that or you put on the exacerbated look. You want to do it? Here, show. Those things. Thank you very much. And as I said earlier, they have all this shit off to the side, just under a lid, waiting. There's chicken cordon bleu. That looks good. I think you made a good choice. Isn't that fried? All right. And I will have the linguine. Thank you. Just for the record, I guarantee you this linguine is bland. It's not bad. Got to mix it up, get that sauce. But for those of you who are fans of the 80s, and fans of the squeeze, right now, I wish I could do it better, but pulling muscles from Michelle. There you are. See that, Michelle? It worked again. I think it works pretty well. Letting them know that the food is now being presented to this side, and you will present the dessert right here. I think it's working. This has been an eventful dinner. I was trying to figure out why did it take so long to get dessert. And then I remember Michelle is having the apple cobbler again, which takes 45 minutes. And I'm on a mission. I got things to do. This is the cappuccino cake. I hate cappuccino. I hate coffee, but give it a try. This is sugar-free ice cream. They call it sugar-free. Some people like to nitpick. It's no sugar added. All right? Both of these have no sugar added. Thank you. Poor Michelle has to be my patsy when I'm going to insult the people next to us. I film her. what I like about this place the most, when your food's done, you get the fuck up and you'll leave. That's it. You're out. No tipping, no talking, no nothing. Gratuities included. I mean, I do like to take care of these people. They're nice. But I don't got to wait for a bill. Nothing. And these people here, I mean, holy shit, have they become chatty? I don't know. But anyway, it's time, right, Michelle? Here we go. You go up the Titanic stairs. 1 second, you're out here on the deck. Next second, you're at the Men at Work concert. And I go to my usual spot.
For the one, the only, Colin, hey!
As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we are a band of immigrants. I say we're a band of immigrants. Somebody had said to me 40 years ago, oh, you're going to revive your band in 40 years. It's going to be full of Cubans and Guatemalans and Peruvians. I said, you're fucking mad. And here we are. I used to get recognized a lot in the street, 40 years ago, but not so much anymore. Which is good most of the time, except occasionally. When I'm in a long line at CVS picking up my medication. Occasionally I just want to go, hey! Don't you people realize I'm a Grammy-winning, multi-platinum selling, hit-making pop machine from the 80's? But I don't say that. I just work my way forward and say, yes, 6/29/1953. Thank you very much. That's just the one thing, is it?
right, I laid out my attire for tomorrow, which is, if you know, vacation, National Lampoon's Vacation. That's what I'm going to wear. Today's gifts and the schedule. These mints, you think? If it is, it's not really that cool. Pick tin, that's a pick tin. Can be guitar picks on there. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, listen, you get it for free. You come on the cruise and they give you little souvenirs. One for each person in the room. And then if your relationship doesn't work out, you take yours, she takes hers, you get the fuck out.
They've got all the different bands.
Oh, really?
In very odd groupings.
Couldn't read that if you paid me, but all right.
Sheila E., Warrant, Firehouse, and
Trickster and the fucking down.
Kurtis Blow.
Oh, Kurtis Blow, that's right. Kurtis Blow guitar pick.
Christopher Cross, Andy Bell of Erasure, Tiffany, and Trial by Fire. Squeeze, Honeymoon Suite, T'Pow, and The Reflex. The 80's Cruise, Men at Work, Dawkin, Naked Eyes, and Musical Youth. Adamant, Information Society, Faster Pussycat, and Sunset Boulevard.
Look at that, collect them all.
Well, it's not right down to paradise. At least it's not for me. Sail, takes me away. Once in your life, you find her. Someone turns your heart around. Next thing you know, you're losing down the town.
I can't get out of here fast enough. I heard the 2 songs, so I'm going to make a run for it. Have you had enough?
All right, so
Let's hit the door.
it's not too far. I have a place. At least it's not for me.
Oh, yeah. We're having we're both having the frozen version of the booby trap margarita. And I'm looking forward to it. Goonies. He's got the blender out, and Goonies margarita is about to begin. Michelle, I think you would like the Goonies. I think of 80's movies, you would like the Goonies. Well, you could say it. And he makes celebrity spottings. Keyboard player for Hurricane Alice. What are they called? Honeymoon Suite. I'll edit it. You won't even know what happened. Honeymoon Suite right there. Keyboard player. Yeah. He's a long way from Canada. We're relaxing here at the Goonies bar. We're having some Goonies-themed drinks, watching the Goonies. And we went to see Christopher Cross. I don't know if I can tell this story because they try to divide the audience by red and blue. Now, if I tell this story, everyone will do it next year. They'll change the rules. But the one guy said I couldn't come in because I had the wrong pass. But I don't really want to see Christopher Cross other than 2 songs. I know my way around these things. I knew they wouldn't have a guard on the other side. I walked right in. And I saw some song that I could care less about. Maybe another song I care less about. Then I heard Sailing, which is appropriate on a cruise. And then after that, I heard Arthur's Theme. If you get caught between the moon and New York City. A lot of people have told me that Christopher Cross has lost his voice. It's an incredibly difficult voice to do, although I think I could do it pretty good. But he's got a lot of backup singers and things. And look, it's not the same, but he's still going to sing those high songs. If you get caught between the moon and New York City, you know it's crazy. See, and that's how you do it. I could be the masked singer. You could put a mask on me, preferably a Michael Myers mask, and then I would sailing takes me away. I've been drinking. Well, you know it's not. Anyway, 2 songs we got out of there so fast. The last time you've been to a place this white was probably a Klan rally. I mean, holy cow! Everybody's dressed like captains and skippers, and but it's yacht rock, man. And listen, I don't mean to be too snarky, but that's what you tune in to see. We didn't hear the Saxon song "Ride Like the Wind." I know he covered that Saxon song, but we didn't. We didn't ride like the wind. Some people around here are thinking, "What the hell's going on?" We're just trying to watch Goonies. Here you are with your commentary. It's not often I get to sit here and just have some fun commentary with you. All right, and everybody is dressed in their yacht rock finest. It's nice to see. Not everybody, but most of these people are captain, and a lot of people enjoying the ship, enjoying the 80s, turning 80, whatever. Let's see if there's any captains over here. Not seen any yet, but maybe soon. Oh, there's the skipper and Gilligan. Skipper and Gilligan. Hey, little buddy. Captain? Day 5 is about to end. Tomorrow, day 6 in stop in the Dominican Republic. And then still a full day on day 7, right? Yeah, so I don't even know what they're planning for that. And then day 8, early morning off. We'll go to Miami, like everyone else, but we'll stay the night, meet up with the Stephen Piercy guys, board the Monsters Rock cruise. So far, so good. We're going back up to the usual, the Windjammer late night snack bar. Some people watching, some snacking. This will be the earliest night we go in, unless we run into somebody incredibly interesting. At this point on this boat, the chances of that are slim. All right, Michelle and I are here again. There's the entrance. We are the reviewing stand. If you want to eat, you have to go back there. If you want to exit, you have to go out here. Who do we run into so far? Well, Tiffany. We run into her every night right here. I love Tiffany, so that's not bad. We ran into a couple of the Faster Pussycat guys. I guess Ace is just filling in, but Chad is in Faster Pussycat. And who else? We saw some. Oh, we saw the Musical Youth past the Dutchie on the left-hand side, and a few others. Anyway, reviewing stand in effect. When you're in the reviewing committee, what you do is you come over, people shake your hand, and then you pick up your hand sanitizer. You don't do it right in front of them, that would be rude. Although I have done it in my pocket before while talking to someone. And all right, back to the, we're meeting nice people, but we're keeping our hands clean. Michelle, are you gonna have any of the Fruit Jalousie?
What is it?
Well, Fruit Jalousie is indigenous to the Jalousie tribe. They make it themselves. It has a little kiwi, 1 piece cherry, 1 piece strawberry, and then the famous...
It's a grape.
Listen, who knows the tribe, me or you? And then the fresh Jalousie sauce. No? Is that plate ours?
It's for you.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm going to pass on the Jalousie. Michelle likes the gluten-free options. Why don't you have the blackcurrant mousse cake? Gluten-free. You don't like that? For the short people on the boat, classic Napoleon. And then this is what I'm having right now, a toasted almond cream puff. The cream puff's on board, sugar-free. Or no sugar added, depending on how much you want to think about it. That's Jell-O. There's always room for Jell-O. Wait a second, cappuccino chocolate. Now they had this. We had this for dinner. It was okay, but it needs ice cream or something, to be honest. Also, you can have some raspberry mousse.
I had this at lunch.
Yeah, I'll have a raspberry mousse. Mousse, as they say in French. No sugar added. Unfortunately, this one has sugar. But listen, while I do the jokes, try not to step on my feet. Sorry. Lemon cookies, no sugar added. Chocolate chip cookies, no sugar added. No taste as well. I'm going to go to the table. And I'll take you with me. Every night there's hot dogs and hamburgers. That's always here. There's a pizza place as well. French fries and barbecue sauce. Of course, Reds of the world. There's the captain enjoying a meal. Captain. And Mrs. Captain. Mrs. Captain, hello. And now we go over here. And that's the coffee station for those who enjoy a nice cup of coffee. And we'll go through. And Captain. And something, Captain. Captain. Nobody's got any personality at this time. One of the things I liked about this floor is that Eddie is always here to remind me where I am. And when Eddie has candy, there's a sign, they're sleeping, so I'm gonna have some razzles. You know, the thing about razzles is first they're candy and then they're gum. I mean, I shouldn't have this, but if Eddie's offering, I'm gonna have it. Those duck.
It makes me hungry every time I walk by it.
Oh yeah.
So good.
These guys need.
Old school Taco Bell stuff too. Like,
Yeah.
please bring back the enchilada.
These guys need to have it in their room so when we knock, they'll give it to us. I remember this stuff. Anyway, but I used to get these things from Taco Bell. Although Taco Bell in New York City, I didn't see it as much, believe it or not, until later. Anyway, when I walk through these halls, you keep hearing these 80s songs. And they get stuck in your head. Right now, I got Tarzan Boy. It doesn't sound anything like that, but if people are trying to sleep. That's a waste of a pizza. You see this?
Yeah, that's what I was pointing at.
I'm at a knock. It looks like they put salt on their pizza. Who does that? Tonight's the night. Give me better, tonight's night. Tarzan boy. They're playing Another One Bites the Dust. One of these rooms belongs to Kurtis Blow. Think it's this one? Which one do you think it is? All right. But do you think he hears Another One Bites the Dust based on it? He goes, motherfucker. Now I gotta get up and rap. These are the brakes. You know what I mean? Brakes on the train. As soon as he hears that bass line, he can't help himself. His wife is like, Kurtis, motherfucker, go to sleep. So I got to sing the brakes. This one?
No, it was one of those ones back there.
On this side though, right?
Yeah.
We're identifying all the famous rooms. There's a candy necklace. I think if you put the stuff out on your door, you're just asking for people to rifle around your door, and they might wake you up. Asshole singing Tarzan Boy in the middle of the night. You don't want that.
Who would do that?
I don't know. Creep.
Some jerk on this shit probably would.
Yeah. Creeps. You want to sing this really annoying? There you go. I'm teaching her. Here's that guy who tried to kiss you last night. What's his name? Naked Eyes. The guy from Naked Eyes. He gets very drunk and he's very touchy with women. There he is right there. He tried to make out with Michelle, and when Michelle declined, tried to make out with somebody else. Yeah, Naked Eyes guy, I hate to say it, is a creep. I don't know if this is just for the 80's cruise, but they have Aha. Is that like Take On Me Punch? Say Aha. You got it too. Take on me, take me on, I'll be on. All right, you're getting used to this now. This is kind of the late night place, and what the hell? We'll go and look one more time. Looks like the tide is high in here. Tide is high, probably monetized, Captain. But let's take a look. The arcade is jumping. Oh. Sheriff is keeping an eye on things. Oh man, hi, how are you? Hi, how are you, Admiral? Captain? 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 That's DJ Travis Bell. I think he's from Indiana, I believe. This is my jam. You know this one? You'll know when you hear the chorus. This really was my 80s jam, and this motherfucker had a haircut you wouldn't believe. George Lynch stole his haircut. I would show you. Kashagugu. I'll sing it for you. Turn, turn. Oh. I gotta wait for the chorus. Look at that. Hey girl, come a little bit closer. Too shy, shy, hush, hush, eye to eye. Ah, too shy, shy, hush, hush, eye to eye. Too shy, shy, hush, hush, eye to eye. Shy, shy, hush, hush. George Lynch totally stole that haircut from them all. Bomb, bomb. Hey girl, closer. Captain, too shy, shy, hush, hush, eye to eye. I might like Too Shy, Shy, but I really love Tarzan Boy. Hold on, I have to sing a little bit. Here we go. Tonight's the night. All the people out here having a good time, like it's the 80s all over again.
And a woohoo is put your hands in the air.
A woo or a yoo-hoo. Yoo-hoo. Yoo-hoo.
I need a serious one. Here we go.
Serious yoo-hoo.
Are you ready?
All right.
5, 6, 7, 8. Make some noise for Buster Poindexter. Come on.
New York Dolls.
Way to honor him on the 80s cruise. Here we go. Come on.
Buster! We gotta get in the Congo line, come on! I gotta get in this for David in the Congo line. I don't give a double. Where's the end of the line? I don't, never done this, but everyone else does. The late night pizza, which is free, by the way. I danced so hard and I partied so much. There's the new singer for Firehouse having some pizza, and now I'm going to do it. Danny and Naked Eyes, Slim Tender and Naked Eyes. And Naked Eyes gets very touchy in the middle of the night. Just in case you didn't know. Rare Danny sliding again. All right, Sister Studio. Got a stutter. 9.3 knots right now, and you see we kind of made a big circle between Miami, then Nassau, then San Juan, double back to Puerto Plata in the Dominican Republic. This is the fun part of these cruises, is you can just sit in your room and watch the guide, the map, if you will, and see all these crazy places. Sometimes when you watch this, you see places on there like Cuba or something, Haiti or whatever, places that you never imagined you're gonna go. That's a view of the front of the boat. guess that's the moon up there. There's not much else to see. We've had a crazy night, and we're gonna call it a night very soon. I got a little work to do, and then we'll call it a night. Thank you. This is what I'm talking about with crazy. I mean, listen, I never thought I'd go to Panama or Venezuela or Colombia or Ecuador or any of these fucking places. You know, any of these places. And we're not going necessarily to those places, but to even think that you're that close is kind of crazy. And there it is. I mean, you can sit here all day and think about it. We're going very slow, by the way. 9.4 knots. I almost don't feel the boat moving at all. It's right now. It feels like it might as well be still. Every now and then you hit a bump or something, or a wave, but I haven't felt that in hours. I think we're really, really close, and they're just well. Now you can see everything.
Gorgeous view.
A gorgeous view, yes. But now we're so close. We're just chilling. We're chilling. I should turn this off. It's 2:48 in the morning. I got to get some rest. I'm not going to, but I'm going to act like it. See you in the Dominican Republic in the next video. If you get caught